Exactly right. Let me see. I think there's another one here.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
Page
Randy will lead
164.
us on page 164.
Ashrei. Who's gonna respond with me?
Anyway, we'll all respond. It's okay. Go ahead.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Oyilucha Sela,
Hashem Shadonai Elohav.
Tehila L'Daviv, Arimimcha Elohai HaMelech, Yevcha Shimcha Le'elam Va'ed, Ado Adonai Hamalam Me'od, V'Gulato Ein Cheker, Hadar Kivod Hadecha, V'Divrei Niflottecha Sicha, Zecher Rav Tuvecha Yavi'u, V'Sikatecha Yeranenu, Tov Adonai Lakol, V'Rachamav Hakol Ma'asav, Kevo Malchutecha Yomeru, V'Ratecha Yadaberu, Malchutecha Malchuko Olamim, Umem Shatecha B'Chol Dor V'Dor, Einecho Elecha Yisaberu, V'Yatanu Tein Lahem Et Oklam Bito, Tzadik Adonai B'Chol Doracha, V'Chasi B'Chol Ma'asav, Ritzon Yureya Yaseh, V'Yet Shavatam Yishma V'Yoshem, V'Hila Adonai Yedaber Pi, V'Rekov Etzar Shem Kocho Le'elam Va'ed, V'Nachnu Nevarech Yameh Taviad Olam, Hallelujah.
We rise, Chatzi Kaddish 166.
Yiskadav Yiskadav Shemei Rabbah,
Amen.
Yama Divrak Kirite, V'Amlik Malchute, V'Chayechon, V'Yamechon, V'Chaye, Jacob Yisrael, V'Agala V'Zman Karim V'Imru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Li'olam Li'omei Amaya, Yitvarach, Yitbarak, Yishtabak, Yitpa'ar, Yitraman, Yisnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalevi, Yitalal Shemei Dekudasha, Ve'ela Minko Bechata, Beshirata, Tushbachata, V'Nechamata, Demimram Be'amah V'Imru. Amen.
Return to page 168, beginning the Amidah in the back inside cover, returning to 168 through the Kedusha in unison. And please remember Ya'aleh Ve'avo on page 176 at the bottom, indented and smaller font. No, that's wrong.
178.
178 at the bottom. It says on Rosh Chodesh Chol HaMoed, and you'll do the one for Chag HaMatzot. 178. I'll remind you again.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim B'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot, V'Mevi Goel Lifnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemer V'Yahava, Melech Ozer Fokei U'Moshir Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham and Fokei Sarah.
Amen.
Atah Gibor Le'elam Adonai, Mechaye Metim Atav Rav Lahoshia, Mechalchel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechaye Metim B'Rachamim Rabim, So Meif Noflim B'Rofeh Cholim Matir Asirim, V'Mekayem Eminato L'Shanei Afar, Mechamocha Ba'al Gevurot U'Midomelach, Melech Me'mitim Chaye U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'Ne'aman Atah L'Chayot Meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye HaMeitim.
170. הקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, הכתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה על זה ואמר.
Nikadesha Shimka Biolam, Kisham Shemadishim Eto Bishme Maram, Kakdubat Biacha Vikaraze El Zeviamar.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Lachlatz, Kadosh, Tamboch Yameru.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, Aloha Haaretz, Kavodo, Lumatam Barak Yameru.
O Kavod Adonai Mimkomo, Drekot Katuv Leimo.
Uvrei Kachaka Katuv Lemor, Yimloch Adonai Lialam, Eloha Yitzion, L'dor V'dor, Hallelujah. L'dor V'dor Nakika Lecha, Unetzach Nisachim, Kedushataka, Nakadish, V'shivchacha, Eloheinu Mipinu, Lo Yimish Lialam Ba'ed, Ki Amelech Ador V'kadosh Ata, Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
We continue page 172 silently. Okay. חג המצות הזה, זכר לנו טובה, שיהיינו בחיים. אם אנחנו לך. We continue with Kaddish Shalem, page 194. Please continue with your own pace if you're not finished.
Yiskadavi Yiskadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamadi Baraki Ritevi Amlik Machute Bechayechon Bimechon Kaye Jacob Yisrael Ba'agalavis Mankarim Bimru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Li'olam Li'amei Amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishabach V'yispa'ar V'yitverman V'yisnaseh V'yisadar V'yisela V'yiselo Shemei Dekudusha Re'achu Leila min kol bechata v'shira tavtush bechata v'nechamata damim rambiama v'yamru. Amen. Tikabal salot hon uvuhon dechol Yisrael kadama v'hon divashamaya v'yamru.
Amen.
Yehei shlomo rabba mim shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yamru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mermav uya aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimmeru. Amen.
We rise, Aleinu 196.
Leinu l'shabeach l'adon hako l'tet gedula li'atzer bereshit shalo asanu k'goyei haratzot velo samanu k'mishpachot hadama shalo samchalkenu kohem v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam anachnu korim v'mishtachavim umodim Lifnei melech malachei hamlochim hakadosh baruch hu. Shahid hashamayim shema ha'atrizah lehem Elohim okay. Kakatuv Teretecha Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed V'nemar V'haya Adonai L'melech Al Kol Haaretz Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad.
We recall those who gave us life and shared life with us, whose yortzeit is Thursday, the 19th of Nisan, April 1st, 2021. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials and are inscribed in our hearts and our souls. Harry Leiter, Genevieve Felcher Ottenheimer, Ann Pollock, Maurice Robinson, Julia Helsner Simon, Benjamin Wasserman, Susan Joyce Berko, Silvio Finzi, Leonard Glassman, Dr. Harold J. Hettleman, Samuel Kellert, Elizabeth London, Lynn Hendler Meyerhoff, Hyman Kahn, Libby Kreitman, and Jeffrey, is that it?
And we also join the Platt family in recalling the memory of William Inchner.
William Inchner, right. And later on tonight is the first yortzeit for Sue Ellen of blessed memory.
And Hosea Lustbader.
And Hosea Lust, there he is, Hosea Lustbader.
All right.
And Pauline Morans.
Of course, Pauline Morans. Thank you, Michael. Yortzeit in Mourner's Kaddish, page 198. Id Gadal v'Yikdash Shemei Rabbah. Be'almad Yikrach Elokei v'Yamlitzmachei v'chayachon yemechon v'chayei v'chayei v'agalav v'mankaret v'mei yehi shmei Shabbat Barach v'Yishmach Leila Miko Katav Shivata Tushkata V'Nechmata Amen. Yehi Shama Rabba V'Shmaya Chaim Aleinu Say Shalom Imama V'Huya Say Shalom Aleinu V'Akol Yisrael Amen. And good evening. I wanted to point out that we're also sharing in the loss of Barry Oslick's family, the loss of his brother, blessed memory, who just a few days ago, and they'll start sitting Shiva after Pesach is over. It's an interesting, curious law that we have in Halakha. We now turn to page 200 for the Arvit service, and I'm going to ask Jeffrey Platt to lead us in the service because it is the first yortzeit for Sue Ellen Platt of blessed memory. We rise, page 200.
V'hurachum yekaper b'lon yashit v'hir ba'ala shivar povela yirko chamato Adonai hashia hamelch yanenu v'yom kareinu Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach Baruch hanan varach le'olam va'ed.
May be seated. Page 200 in the middle.
El Chai Bekayam Talmidim Lo Chalenu Lelam Vaed Baruch Ata Adonai
Shmo.
Hamari Varavi
Amen.
Mavat Olam. V'ahavat katasir mimenu leolamim Baruch Ata Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadabarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha Uvlechtecha v'derech, Oshokbecha v'kumecha, Okshartam liot ayadecha, V'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha, Uktavtam, al mezuzot beitecha, Uvisharecha, V'haya.
We're on page 202, the bottom paragraph.
Leman yirbu yemechem b'mei b'nechem Adama asher nishba Adonai Lavotechem latet lahem Kimei hashamayim al haaretz Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor Daber el b'nei Yisrael v'amarta lehem v'yasu lehem tzitzit al kanfei v'dehem l'dorotam v'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf betil techelet v'haya lechem letzitzit uritem oto usgartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo tatu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher atem zonim achareihem leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kadoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet.
Jerry Hoffman, would you please read in the middle of page 205, please?
I can't, Moshe. My eyes are dilated. I can't see the
I
word.
get it. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Francine, would you please read in the middle of 205? You need to unmute,
The
please.
Lord, we affirm the truth that He is our God, that there is no other, and that we are His people, Israel. He redeems us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us for triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
Umalchuto baraton kiblu alehem Moshe b'nei Israel chana shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha bo'elim Adonai mi chamocha nedor b'kodesh Nora tehilot osei feleh Malchut Toranecha pokel yam lifnei Moshe Zeli anu v'yamaru Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed V'nemar kipadnai et Yaakov Ogalam yachazak mimenu Baruch ata Adonai Goal Yisrael.
Francine at the top of 207, please.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace, now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people, Israel.
Beautiful.
Ushmor teisen v'leinachlim shalom me'ata v'yad olam Baruch ata Adonai Shomer amo Yisrael Amen.
We're in the middle of 206, bottom paragraph.
Ki ein lanu melech elata Baruch ata Adonai
Oh,
Hamelech b'kvodo tamid yimloch aleinu l'abed v'yalkol ma'asa
amen.
Yikadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah
Amen.
Yamad yivrach yirtei v'yamlech malchutei b'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael B'agalav izman kariv yimaru Amen Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam amei omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipoar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushkata v'nechamata damiram b'yama v'yimaru Amen.
Silent Amidah, pages 210 to 220. Please remember to include the paragraph Ya'aleh v'yavo on page 216. It's in the middle, indented, smaller font, page 216. לאבותינו יעלה ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה וישמע ויפקד ויזכר זיכרון יהודים וזיכרון. חג המצות הזה, זכרנו בוא לחיים, כי אל מלך המלך.
Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbi. Yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlech malchutei b'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael. Bagalav izman kariv v'yimaru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach. Le'olam le'omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'rechu le'lam in kol birchata v'shirata tushkata v'nechamata damiran b'yama v'imeru. Amen. Titkabas lo sound about town to Kol Yisrael kodon to v'hondi v'yishmael v'imeru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen. Ose shalom b'imromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen.
We turn to page 237 for the counting of the Omer. Every night after the first Seder, we count 50 days, and then there's Shavuot. So we will read in top of page 237, the English paragraph, and last night we counted number 4. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer as it is ordained in the Torah. You shall count from the eve of the second day of Pesach, when an omer of grain is to be brought as an offering 7 complete weeks. The day after the 7th week of your counting will make 50 days. The bracha, Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al spirat haomer. Hayom chamisha yamin la'omer.
Today is 5 days of counting to the Omer for the ultimate 50. We continue with Aleinu on page 224.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula liyotzer b'reshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam helkeinu kohem, v'goraleinu kechohamonam, anachnu korim, umistachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Kakatu b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yiyer Adonai echad, u'shemo Ushemo, Ushemo Echad.
We recall with love those who gave us life and those who shared life with us, whose yahrzeit is Erev Shabbat, the 20th of Nisan, April 2nd, 2021. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorial of the Chizuk Amuno and are very much inscribed in our hearts and souls. The following names are Rose Gottlieb Broad, Dr. Howard Kinderson, Mary Chase Gruber, Dr. Jacob Horwitz, David Kaufman, Rebecca Kemmler, Augusta A. Lebovitz, Sue Ellen Platt, first yahrzeit, Joseph Rockland, and Shirley Tallis. Jeffrey, did we get everyone? Okay. Yahrzeit and Mourner's Kaddish, page 226. Yidgadal
Kadash Rabba Divotay Nachutay Bechai Israel. Bisman Karivi Amen.
Lela minko bechata v'shirata v'shbechata v'nechamata amen. Ishlama rabba mitzvaya v'chayinote
Israel, amen.
v'shalom v'shalom leinu v'kol Yisrael.
Amen.
Good evening. On this evening, the first yahrzeit for a very special lady. Jeffrey, will you share a memory with us, please?
Yes, my mother was an extraordinary lady who leaves a legacy of not only 3 children, but 12 grandchildren and 16 great-grandchildren. Each one has a piece of her through her myriad of family activities. There was never a day that went by where she was not supportive and participatory with each and every one of us and all the grandkids. Whether it be a ballet, a piano lesson, a little league game, she was at everything. The other thing is that my dad, who was in retail, worked 5, 6, and many times 7 days a week. But we always had a family dinner every evening. My mother saw to it that a dinner was prepared and we all sat down together, whether it be at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, but we always sat down. Holidays were extraordinary because my mother just took it to the next level with her cooking. And as they have passed, we all were divvying up things. And what was the most requested items were her cookbooks and her recipes, because she always made holidays, Jewish holidays, very special for all of us. She always taught us the word of compassion. Compassion to her was number one. And when we were up as kids, there was one word that we knew, and that was the word compassion. And that's how we have lived our life. And that is in her memory.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to ask Mark, who's right there. I remember so many years ago in Hebrew school with Mr. Say. Mark, share with us, please.
Thank you. Thank you. I would just say my mom always believed in showing up for everybody. So she was, as my brother just said, she was there not only for happy simcha times, but in sad times too. Didn't matter who it was. She showed up at your door or her friend's door or her neighbor's door and was always there in time of need to lend a hand. And that kind of tikkun olam, that kind of present, being present, is a gift she left to all of us and a legacy which hopefully we and our children and our grandchildren carry forth as well in her memory.
Thank you, Mark. And I assure you, you do, whether you like it or not. And not least by any means, Wendy, please share with us a thought.
Well, I won't be redundant with my brothers. They captured my mom pretty perfectly. I would add 2 things. One is that in a lot of ways, my mom was my hero. she was what I would call a motherless daughter. A motherless daughter. She lost her mom when she was 16. And now that I've lost her and I feel this huge hole, I can't imagine how my mom did everything she did from the age of 16 until when she passed without having had a mom by her side. So she's my hero. And the other thing that I would say is that right now she would be as happy as can be to see Jeffrey, Mark, and me together in the spirit of what we're doing and doing in her honor. And it would mean everything to her. So very grateful.
Wendy. Thank you. I'll tell you that we do this every night, and you're all welcome to come back, and we can do it night after night, really. I seriously know that Mom is with you every day and every hour as it is. All the people that are part of our life are with us, and they support and strengthen and watch over us. And we ask that God watch over us, please God, on happy, good, and healthy occasions with a lot of nachas from
Amen.
tomorrow morning at 6:30, the last Chol Hamoed Pesach, and I see pizza in the distance, far away, calling us. Please take care. Have a lovely evening. You know, tonight is a magic night for Chizuk Amuno 150, and we all remember when it started so many years ago. To you all, with love.
Lila Tov, Moshe. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.